That was someone in sync.
I love it.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. How you guys doing?
Good, chilling.
Chilling,
Hungover as fuck.
Dude, this guy got drunk.
I got
last night.
plastered.
First time drinking, huh?
Nah.
Just this week?
It was a Christmas party for my work. It was pretty fun, but
Yeah.
you know, you get a lot of servers that are very heavy drinkers.
Servers can drink. Restaurant
Yeah,
workers
industry.
can drink.
Right,
Yeah.
and yeah, you know, there's a
Restaurant
lot of
industry.
like, you know, there's a lot of underlying issues with that. You know, like addictions, caffeine. Some people do other more extreme stuff, but the biggest one is alcohol. That I
Yeah.
know, alcohol and caffeine are like. There isn't a day that goes by that you're not gonna find a Red Bull can or a Monster can in there.
Yeah.
You know, and so yeah. So when you have an open bar, everyone was pretty.
Also, it was an open bar.
It was an open bar.
That's crazy.
Dude, it was, yeah. I had like, in all estimate, I probably had like 14, 15 drinks.
Oh, jeez.
But it's funny because like, I didn't even feel them over there. I was like chilling, and then I got home and I sat on the couch, and everything started spinning at that point, and I was like, "Fuck!"
Well, it's because you weren't there for that long. That's why you got there, drank heavily for
Yeah.
2 hours and did.
Yeah, no. I mean, I was there for 4.
Really?
Yeah, 7:30 to 11:30.
Oh, shit, I thought it was way less.
No, it was a long duration of time. But yeah, I woke up. I can't
Feel it.
throw up, bro. Like, I try to force myself to throw up, and I just can't. And then these two motherfuckers always bragging like, "Oh, once you throw up, you feel better." Blah blah. I'm over here feeling like shit. My stomach still hurts, but it's a lot better after food. But yeah, it was pretty fun though. I won $40 raffle. Woo.
Worth it.
Yeah,
all day, Alex has been fucking feeling it, dude.
dude. Yeah, I've been
First he's
Complaining.
hungry, and
He
his stomach
took
hurts, and his
naps.
head hurt. Yeah, he took his nap the whole day, bro.
shut the fuck up. It was like 20 minutes.
No.
Yeah, it was 100% like 2 hours. That's all right, dude. You have fun.
Man,
Right.
pretty good.
Yeah, holiday times. He said it was a Christmas party, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Exciting.
Yeah.
we haven't really talked much since even like Thanksgiving time. Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? Did you guys have anything planned, or was it kind of a smaller?
It was the first like Thanksgiving that I've had off work
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
in last probably like 4 years.
how did that feel?
It's pretty nice to be
I
honest.
felt weird.
It was
I was about to say, it didn't feel weird that you
Yeah.
weren't working.
100%.
Weird.
It was like, oh man, like
Like, I'm supposed to be making money right now.
I'm supposed to be serving, you know. Like my day is revolved around obviously going to work that day
Yeah.
because you have to plan out so much. The streets are busy, you know, like this, that, and whatever. But it was cool getting to enjoy it with my family. Just went on my mom's pad. We don't usually, you know, since we don't have the bigger like a bigger family, we do some small, watch a movie,
Mm-hmm.
relax. She really doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving too much. She really goes all out for Halloween. So she
Okay.
goes, oh, okay, cool. Like she does like the feast
Yeah.
there, and then Thanksgiving is just like, all right, you guys order whatever
It's
you
like a
want.
dinner.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was pretty cool. What about
That's
you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I get to see both sides of my family, as far as like my mom's mom and then my dad's mom. And so we get like earlier portion of the day, we went to my dad's side, had like honestly, it was still the same exact dinner we had later on in the day, but we just ate it twice, you know?
Not bad. Nothing to complain.
Honestly, yeah. dude. It's like,
great food.
because then we get to take the leftovers from the first spot, you know, and then take those in the car, and then leftovers from the second spot, put those in the car, and then I have like,
Yeah,
food for weeks, you know?
yeah,
So,
that's great.
I love Thanksgiving food. I love the ham and mashed potatoes. Dude, mashed potatoes.
Oh,
are
mashed
shit,
potatoes
dude.
and mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Dude,
That's
mashed potatoes are fucking good. I love mashed potatoes.
What about you, Alex? How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good.
Easy.
I'm trying to remember what I did in the morning. I think I just slept in,
Mm-hmm.
and then I woke up, and it was like, because my parents like to eat early, so they started eating like at 2, and probably woke up like at 1. I woke up like to go eat.
Mighty.
And then I go. We had chilled for a bit. Like after we ate, we just watched TV. And I was like, all right, meal number 2. And I went to my girl's house, ate some ham, some mashed potatoes, and then chilled there for a bit, and then came back and knocked out. I mean, I had to work the next morning, so I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Is there a dish that your guys' family cooks that's like a staple at Thanksgiving? No?
It's mainly
Mm.
Christmas.
You guys ever had pumpkin cheesecake before?
I don't like cheesecake, to be honest.
No.
I don't like pumpkin and cheese.
Yeah. So my grandma makes a pumpkin cheesecake, dude, that I've never had before or even seen it before, because it honestly just looks like a pumpkin pie, but it tastes completely different because it's cheesecake. And dude, it's so good. I actually do love that.
Really?
So that's like one thing I've always known that like on Thanksgiving we had the pumpkin cheesecake.
That's gas.
Yeah.
For me, it's Christmas. My mom makes pozole.
Oh yeah, dude, we'll have that in the morning.
Dude, I know.
That's what we'll do.
Tamale
Dude,
season is right around the
and she-
corner.
I
too.
know, dude.
She hates making tamales because of how dirty it is, like the process.
Yeah.
So she never makes them, but she buys a shit ton of tamales.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And our routine would be like, since I would always work in the morning, we would fry up tamales like just make them crispier, and then have it with coffee in the night.
Oh hell yeah, yeah.
That was pretty ass. So usually around those times, when I would work the holidays, I would probably like sleep like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Cause like I was like I gotta be up early, but then also spend time with my family in the night.
Yeah.
So it was just a lot of like you said, a lot of planning, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then in our new jobs, well, I don't know about you, Drew, but I know B and I, we have holidays off, which is surprisingly.
Yeah.
Surprising for sure.
Dude, yeah, bro.
I don't like it, to be honest.
I really,
I don't even work in the holidays.
I don't know.
Like, I wish it
I'm
was
just so
like-
used to it,
I wish it
you
was
know?
halfway open, you know, like half of the day open.
Yeah.
That'd have been cool. Like just the night or just the morning. Get a quick little shift in, but you know.
Yeah.
Quick little $100,000.
Click
Yeah,
Honda.
yeah.
Yeah. So, do you guys like these kind of Christmas months, or do you guys kind of care for the earlier on in the year, or like the summer months?
Nah, bro. I love Christmas.
Me too.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I love Christmas.
I don't like the holidays,
Yeah.
to be honest. Just for like more deeper reasons. But
Yeah.
I've gone in depth with my mom about them, and she was like really surprised on the way how I view it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not to get too far into it, but yeah, I mean, I just feel like there's a lot of like, it's supposed to be cheery and happy, and there's a lot of underlying negativity about it, and a lot of things that like I don't like seeing, and even I saw, like I saw it with my parents. They were arguing about like gifts, you know, about like who's gonna get who and who's like, but they were like actually arguing, and I'm like, why are you guys arguing about that? Out of all the things, you know, I'm like, is that really so crucial and so important to the fact that like, you know, it's going so negative so quick,
Yeah.
and not like seeing that little thing on a grand scheme, on a macro scale, is what bothers me.
Yeah.
You
100%.
know.
People get lost in
Th-
the holidays. And,
That's
you know,
the best way to put it. Yeah,
you get
They
lost, in
yeah.
kind of the stress of what they gotta get and what they gotta kind
Mhm.
of do, and it's like 100%. It's like as you get older, you feel those, you know, those feelings come
Mhm.
through, but you just gotta like, I don't know, enjoy it a little bit more. It's like slow down, and I especially like notice with the time change and it getting dark so early. I'll be getting to work, you know, and it's like it's already dark.
I love
you know,
that.
I don't know if I like it, but at the same time, it's like
Bro, I hate going to work in the day and coming out when it's night. I want to go in at night and come out at night.
yeah, but
That
it's
way,
like,
I don't feel like my day's wasted. per
Yeah,
se.
I get that, you know, but I'm coming in at night already, and it's like I already want to go home because it feels so much later. You know, it's like, you know, it's like it's dark. It's like,
It's because you're not an insomniac.
I can't, you know what it is though? Because it's like, you know, when you come in and it's like,
You don't
say
live
at
the brand.
4 o'clock. You don't live the brand. It's like at 4 o'clock, so it's that like mid shift that like it's not busy from no rush, so it's like it's slow. You know, so it's like I see it's dark and slow already. I'm thinking it's like it looks like the end of the night already. You know, so it's like that feeling of like
You got a whole ass shift left.
so
Nah,
yeah,
I don't
exactly.
see it that way.
And so
I see it
that
like,
what I-
oof, this is like the calm before the storm, you know?
yeah.
I was on Sunday. That shit, I don't know.
That's what I
just
mean.
don't see it like that.
Yeah, that was what I mean though when I say like I need to slow down because
Mm.
I see that I'm like, all right, dude, slow down. Like it's only 4 o'clock right now. You know, it's like you still have an entire shift. You know, like, it's just darker. You know, just I gotta take the stress of it getting darker and just like the days being shorter and kind of like, no, it's just the same day. It's just darker. Early seasons change. You know, and still gotta make money here. You know,
I'm an insomniac, so I like the
shut
night.
your mouth out. He was sleeping all day, dude.
yeah.
Sleeping all day.
That's why,
So you
because
can
I'm in
stay
the
awake
insomnia.
all
It's like I can stay awake all night. It's funny because like my girl asked me the other day. She's like, "Oh, so like, how do the guys feel about the whole insomniac stuff?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" And like, "Oh, like what it means to you guys." And I was like, "Well, I'm gonna be honest. I truly do think Brandon and I are insomniacs because like we don't go to bed till like 5 a.m. sometimes because we're already getting off super late, like 1 a.m., 2 a.m." And I was like, and then Drew, he surprises me because he'll tell us that he'll be up at like 6 a.m. or send us memes. But then also he's seen memes at like 2 a.m. too. So I'm like, how long does this motherfucker sleep for like 4 hours?
Yeah, bro.
And then we hear the next day that he fell asleep like at 9 and then woke up at 6. I'm like, dude, this dude like the cycle, like it's so fucking weird.
Yeah, dude.
And then Brian and I usually like go to sleep pretty late. we had to talk, we game, we work on stuff, and then we wake up like around the same time, like 12 or 1.
Yeah. It's just crazy though to like hear you guys get off of work and then to hear that you guys had like made dinner together and then you guys had drinks together. And I'm like, dude, it's 2 a.m. when you guys did that, and then it's 3 a.m. when you guys had drinks. I'm like, what do you guys do? Like that's crazy.
Time,
You know?
time just didn't feel real after you get off work.
Dude,
Yeah, and
yeah.
I get that. You know, it's like that's 100%.
I like it though. I like the lifestyle
Yeah.
though. I love
Yeah.
the night.
You
like,
get off and like it's adrenaline rush. You're served.
Dude,
fucking,
right.
You know, like 1,000 people. Fucking heard fucking shit blasting in your ear. Yeah.
See, my thing is, it's hard though when you have that next day. You know, and then it's like work, whether it's early. You know,
That's why I told him I cannot close and open.
you know, Mark.
Oh, well, yeah, no, yeah.
Nobody in the bar team closes and opens except for Wonder because he gets fucked. But
Yeah.
but yeah, except for Wonder because that shit is hard. Bro.
Yeah, bro.
That shit is.
I was
hard.
doing that, but luckily now I have a shift where like I'll work in the night, then have a day off, and then work in the morning, and then the next 2 days I work in the night.
Yeah.
So I get a really good amount of rest, and I
yeah.
feel so fucking prepared. When I go into work, I always feel really prepared and
Yeah,
awake.
it's never tired.
Dude, I never feel tired.
Not
Like
anymore.
there's been once in a while where we will, but that's because we would have that morning like fucking cycle, and it was shitty.
Yeah.
Because then you go in the morning and you don't get off till like 5 or 6,
Yeah.
and then it's like
So we're building our business.
yeah,
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been good. What's that drink? What you got there?
This
Been
was
sipping on, bro.
actually our brand new Insomniacs cocktail for
Oh.
Christmas.
Tell me more.
And you guys will see this coming up in the next couple of days.
Yep.
It's a really fun drink. We have it with a very special garnish.
Special guest.
A little Frosty the Snowman.
Yep. And just, it's a little something to get in the holidays, you know?
Dude, that was so creative, and I felt like you just came up with it on the spot, which was awesome.
That's honestly, bro, that's how I do my best work, bro. Dude, to tell you, I fucking Christmas shopped for 9 people in 3 stores in 1 day.
Pretty good.
I haven't done
Yeah,
anything.
bro. No, bro. And it wasn't like, oh my God, like, I don't know what to get them. And
Like
I
shitty,
I just
like-
get them this,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But like, it was just something that like I thought about. I'm like, oh shit. Well, now you guys know what it is. So I got Alex a fucking mini fridge, right? And I was like, yo, why? Because this motherfucker's always having to go from his room over there to the fridge when we're gaming. And I'm like, how sick would it be just to have like 6 little, cans of
'Cause I
like
love
sparkling water? Yeah.
So I'll chug like
Yeah,
3
like,
when we're gaming.
Just chilling right there, you know? So I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. And then for Drew, oh my God.
Oh my God, dude, poor
Dude,
man, bro.
He told me the saddest fucking story of his air fryer broke a couple of weeks ago. And like just yesterday, I'm like, hey, bro, like, so you're grilling everything that you're cooking now? Like,
Cause you
Well,
have
how you
girls.
get-
Cause you
yeah.
have girls in your apartment complex, right?
Yeah, we got the
exactly.
complex grills.
And like, I don't see this for like use like a pan and stove, you know? So I'm like, all right, you're grilling for sure.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, bro, I've been grilling my chicken, but boiling the fish that I'm eating. Because he didn't have his fucking air fryer for like a week
I
and a
was
half,
like,
too.
I like that Brian when he told me that. I'm like, dude, he's boiling fish, and he was like, yeah. I'm like, damn, bro, he's going through it.
And it's just that like the inefficiency of not having a fucking air fryer. Because this fool, believe it or not, use the air fryer all the time. Like
Yeah.
he'd come in with his meals like, hey, bro, air fried potatoes, air fried chicken.
Showing you guys what's air fried.
Yeah, because that's how he does it. That's how he cooks.
Yeah.
And the fact that he didn't have it, I'm like, fuck, dude, all right.
It's
we
like a
gotta look at that
necessity
shit.
that's
Yeah,
like
dude,
on,
and
you know?
it was so that.
That was nice.
But yeah, that's
Honestly,
why.
dude, yeah,
I
it's
honestly
sick
do my
gift from
best work.
Brian. Honestly, yeah. Sick little gift from Brian for that one, dude. I'm gonna get a bag of potatoes on my way home, dude, and just go to town.
He wanted to take my bag of potatoes. Like,
I
no,
don't- I don't.
leave my
I'm gonna leave with
potatoes.
everything. Yeah,
This drink is so good, by the way.
Oh, dude, I know.
But yeah, I mean, all right, air fryer. That shit was fucking hilarious. But speaking of drinks, right after Thanksgiving, we started preparing for this photo shoot event that we had, and it's funny because we like to not like, well, we prepare in advance for a lot of stuff, and we'll plan like, all right, in this next month we make sure that we got to do this amount of stuff, or on this date. Like we'll make dates for each other, Like one of the dates was like make sure that you get the website up and running by the end of October, for example, For this event, I remember we were just talking about it, And it just came out of nowhere between us, like, all right, let's just start preparing and let's do it. And we looked, and it was like 2 weeks away, or like 10 days away. So I felt like this was like so rushed, but in such a good way, because I really, really do feel that it was very successful. We basically had a photo shoot of our drinks, Brian's bartending skills. It was mainly all of our coworkers from our job that were super happy to come, all of our models. And yeah, it was, I mean, what do you guys think? I honestly, that's like a core memory for this business that's going to stay with me forever. Like, that's a core memory. I had so much fun that day. From the prepping to the planning to the executing to the aftermath, you know? Or where you guys would like head on that?
I mean, essentially that was like a first like mock event for us, you know, and so everything just that we've been working for, I felt that we were so prepared, and we kind of like, yeah, obviously there's going to be so much still to grow in, and there's a lot that we can improve on, but to have like nothing that we had, we were missing, you know, and so we had to go like, oh, like we need to go grab this real quick. Like, our ice is melting, bro. It's like, we didn't figure that out, you know, it's like we had an answer for everything, which was like perfect, you know, like to do that on your first event, like especially when it was just in, you know, essentially like just an area that was a community area. You know, it wasn't like a setup that we have, and we went out, we scouted a spot to do it, and then we made everything work. You know, even we didn't have a fridge. You know, it's like we had like certain outlets that we could use, but there's no fridge. You know, there's a lot of stuff that.
Luckily, we had a sink. That's what helped.
Yeah, that was nice. But a lot of stuff that we made very efficient. You know, that's not just like easy to do. So we did a good job on everything. You know.
Yeah, and just like Alex said, I feel like we always like to set goals for ourselves, you know, but I feel like this is one of the first times where we challenged ourselves, you know?
Like just jumping in the water,
like,
you know, not like tipping your toes.
Yeah.
You just fucking dove in.
Because everything that we've done, you know, like obviously we did the photo shoot for the website, and that was like the main goal for us for that day. You know, like we obviously need the pictures.
Main purpose, yeah.
And everything else just kind of fell into place as to like, okay, well, if we need the pictures with this many people, how many people do we need? Okay, if we want the pictures right, how many males, how many females, right? How many drinks do we need? How many this, that, and everything.
Writing up the contracts for
it just started kind of like answering itself as soon as we started figuring out and like sat down and think about it, which is super, super sick, because like for that to be our first experience for that, right? For like all the calculations and all this stuff was super sick. Nice to see.
I didn't feel like amateurs per se, you know? Obviously not professionals either, right? 100%. But like, it definitely feel like, oh shit, we're, like you said, we're like, we had an answer for everything. Right? And obviously there's going to be other variables in the future that we're going to figure out along the way with trial and error. But this event really, really, not surprised me, but it really reinforced that idea that like, damn, we are those guys, like for this event, like we are those people. And we've worked so hard on each our individual skills from the past years of us working in restaurants, service, food industry and everything. And now that we're putting it all together in one bundle, it couldn't have gone better. And everybody's reaction has been awesome. Like they love the drinks. They're super happy to see the photos. They're even asking when they're going to do it and when we're going to do it in the future again. When's the next one, you know? And knowing my coworkers, right? Like, I know that those motherfuckers were going to come in late. So that's why I told them, like, oh, like, we're only going to do it between, like, 2 to 4, you know? 4. People didn't end up getting, like, everybody was there till, like, 3. And then what was it, till when, like, 7 is when everybody left?
7 o'clock.
Yeah, people started showing up on time, too. I was surprised. Yeah. I was like, oh, shit, okay.
You know who you are. Yeah. Like DJ CC.
I was like, you guys get the VIP treatment.
I know. That was cool, though.
On time.
It's like we had a layout of time and everything that we wanted, but to see that everyone was like chilling, just having a good time.
Yeah, like
and
truly like enjoying themselves.
And like everybody wasn't like, all right, we done? Like, can we go? You know, it's like,
I know, yeah.
Like it was the same vibe. It's like when we were finished up, everyone wanted to keep drinking. Everyone's like, all right, like, where's the next spot?
No, you know, like we literally had to do last call.
Yeah, exactly.
It was funny as fuck.
Yeah, dude. And so it's like, that is great, because it's like these are our drinks too. Like these are our recipes that we're kind of working through, and it's like the fact
custom cups.
Because
the fact that people loved them, you know, it's great.
To speak up on the recipes a little bit, bro, because okay, so I love our recipes, obviously, you know, but for this to be the event to where it gets showcased, right, and people other than our friends were gonna get to taste the drinks. right? I was fucking losing my mind, bro. I was losing my mind. I was like, fuck. I was just on the recipe itself, because it's like a very classic recipe on the margarita, right? But it's just like it has like a little twist of the ingredients, right, to make it a certain color, to have a certain taste, right?
Yeah.
Because our signature margarita is purples, right? So we add cranberry and some secret ingredient to make it to make it purple. So, I was texting Chris, right, my sensei, like the week before. I was having my other bartender homie like taste the drink.
Like they would make the drinks on their
Yeah,
shit.
like
So then they
I'm
try
like,
them,
hey,
yeah.
bro, like, is this good, right? I gave him the recipe, and I'm like, hey, can you try this? Just do it. And as soon as Chris gave me the okay, right? He was like, you know what, Paps? It's a good ass recipe. I was like, I fuck with it.
Because when you lay out the ingredients, it's questionable.
Yeah,
you know?
like all the ingredients like on paper were like, okay, you have this, and,
I'm like,
and then you have this as
really?
well,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And then he made it, and all the results were amazing, thankfully, and I was like so happy, especially from Chris. I was like, as soon as Chris gave me the okay, I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, like let's put it out there.
And also too, like the effort that we put in as far as the what was it, simple syrup that we made, right?
Yeah.
We made it at home ingredients, and that's what. And then so we had 3 drinks, right? We had a shot, then we had our margarita, and then we had just a basic tequila sunrise. Everybody was getting our margarita, which I was so fucking happy about. Everybody was getting that, and everyone was saying about the color, right? And then like we the reason why we also invited coworkers and like not like our very close friends per se, like not my girl or not like our close friends. We didn't invite them because we wanted the most unbiased constructive criticism. Like
Yeah, just
if
raw.
if I could trust them on one thing, is that they're gonna tell me straight up if it's shit or if it's not. Cause that's how they are. That's how we talk. That's how we talk at work. So like I know these motherfuckers were gonna be like straight up, which is what we needed. And the fact that they were straight up about how much they loved it, dude, that made me so fucking happy. So yeah, it was a good time. And again, the whole ingredients and the whole mixology and chemistry, I can't give B credit enough. Like that all came from him. Drew and I are just like the tastemakers basically. And yeah, it was just, I'm so happy that the all nighter, our signature, it was a big hit that day. And I hope it continues like that in the future, because not only is it a beautiful drink to look at, but it tastes really fucking good.
Good shit, bro. Thank you. Yeah, no, that it was amazing. Having prepping with these guys also, like, that was a whole new experience. That was really fun too, because obviously having the juices and everything, we need to do those by hand, and that's one thing that we're focusing on, right? So this was the very first time that we needed to prep for a batch, right? Batching all the shits. So we have to cut up all the limes, cut up all the like the garnishes and shit like
Tape
that.
stuff,
Yeah,
or
dude.
label it. Yeah.
And so we had a whole day, like the day before, just music blasting, table set up, like, with cleaning rags and everything. We're like, all right, we need to do this, pots and pans for the simple syrups. We got everything done, and it was super cool experience to have these dudes, learn, because that's hopefully what we're gonna be doing soon.
Drew was struggling so much with the limes. It was hilarious.
Dude, I haven't used gloves in like so long. I was like, during like COVID, I was used to serving with them, but it's like I haven't worked with them in so long. And so I'm getting like this lime juice all over it, and I'm like trying to squeeze, and I'm like, and the lime just squeeze all over me, or like it shoots out of like my hand. I'm like, all right.
It's like,
All right.
I just got lime juice all over my eye, bro.
I know, bro. And then B's like, maybe. Like, he's on his second bottle already. He's like, dude, you good?
Dude, I'm like right there, like, because I'm the one I'm like boiling the water to make this.
Oh, you're mixing water in the bowl, and I'm sitting there.
I like hear like, bro, why do these limes keep coming up?
Fucking limes, dude.
Dude, and then I was telling Drew, I'm like, Drew, just come do this. Let me do the limes, because I literally do that for work, and it was just so much quicker.
Yeah.
But and like again, like we have each our own set of skills and everything, but it was so fucking funny. And yeah, like B said, bro, it was sick. Like it was, I mean, my first time batching, my first time seeing how it works, because I see Brian do it like every night when I work with him, and like from afar, it's like, it looks like he's just organizing shit, right? But when you start when you're in it, it's so fucking different. But the fact that we get to do was our music blasting in our own apartment and everything, it was just a really good vibe. And like B said, hopefully we do that more in the future on a bigger scale. But the fact that we're wanting to enforce that natural ingredient is what I'm excited about, and
Oh,
when
yeah.
I'm excited like that people tried and they really liked it.
Yeah, it's like it's an extra step, yeah, but I think it, especially in the drinks that we use, like we changed out those to make them, our natural ingredients, and it totally changed the kind of the factor,
Mhm.
like the sweetness factor of it. It wasn't as like harsh, like
I
the
said refreshing. Yeah.
exactly, yeah, and so
Yeah.
just the different notes that it adds to the drinks of making stuff fresh versus using store bought,
Because obviously you go buy those like squeeze lime bottles and you get
Yeah.
put like they have preservatives so they could last a longer time of shelf life and all
Mhm.
that. So it's very different.
It's like consistency too for us because we've tried like with different lemonades, or we've tried
Mhm.
with different like brands.
Dude, the
you know,
amount of
it's like-
brands we've tried.
So it's like the fact that now we have these mixes that are like the same and they're
And they're
always
so
gonna be,
good,
yeah,
bro.
dude.
When Brian sent me that, like when he mixed it together, the simple syrup with the lime juice and then, like the limeade, that shit was fucking gas. And then you just recently made also like well, not recently, but one time he made a pineapple cordial for the first time he tried it,
Yeah.
and when
dude.
I tasted it, bro,
No, I just made it last night too. You have to taste this one. This one tastes way better.
Mhm.
dude,
So
yeah,
good.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It was super
that's
nice.
crazy. So yeah, that's gonna be our like very, very like. I mean, I'm not gonna say unique because I feel like maybe other companies do that too,
Yeah.
But I really am happy that we're doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Like that we're taking that route. Yeah, you said it is an extra step. I mean, one of our fucking trash cans was filled with limes, bro. Like,
Yeah.
bro, we bought 10 pounds of limes.
Yeah,
No,
it's
no, no.
crazy.
8 pounds. It was 8 pounds. We had like 2 or 3 pounds in the fridge already, and then we bought those 3-pack.
For the amount of
From
people that we were
Costco.
serving, though, it's still crazy.
I
Like
know.
think about like now on bigger scales. So
We got two whole lime bottles out of the whole thing, and we finished both of them.
yeah,
Straight up fresh lime.
And then we
there's,
had
like the fucking.
and then we had like a 10-bag pound of sugar, and we're already down like 3. We've already used like 3/7 of it. Like
Yeah.
it's already getting low. I'm like, fuck. And that was like 15 people. So just when we start going bigger, right,
Yeah.
it's gonna be more work, but I think it's gonna be much more fun too.
yeah, I
I
agree.
know.
It's gonna be funner.
That was a crazy fraction you just used to describe how much of that.
3/7.
3/7 of the bag of sugar,
Yeah.
It's actually 1/4.
not half, not half.
Not
A
half.
little bit different.
Uh,
I don't know.
no, it's not 3.5.
Yeah, there you go, 37s. But yeah, dude, honestly, it was great to have that experience last week. It's like I was definitely nervous, but it wasn't nerves in the sense of like that we were unprepared or that we weren't gonna do it. I just wanted people to show up and enjoy themselves, and that was the biggest thing that I didn't know if everyone was actually gonna show up, because it was a big,
Everybody did,
Exactly,
bro,
dude.
and
It's
everybody
like-
looked great too. Like
everyone looked, yeah, dude. It's like
all
the
y'all
fact
are
that-
beautiful.
It's like the fact that we had 8,500 pictures that we still need to go through. That it's like crazy. To think
Yeah,
about.
they're all asking for the pictures and everything. And it's funny because there was a, like, I guess the apartment cat, was there.
Yeah.
And we named him Robert. And he was there. We started prepping at like 10 and the event didn't finish at like 7. He was there the whole time. And everybody was petting. He was cute. He was a good
yeah,
cat.
it was a
Cool
nice
cat.
people's cat for sure.
Yeah. So that added a little cherry on top too. The fact that it worked out, And yeah, it was good vibes. It was great. Like
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
overall. I had
We,
so
we
much
were
fun.
thinking beforehand. We're like, fuck, like, should we have like card games out for everybody?
I know. We're kind of like thinking like stuff to
Overthinking.
entertain.
Like, is everybody just gonna talk amongst themselves? No. And then you're just like, well, I don't really like want pictures, of the background of people, just playing cards.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, dude, you're right. So we're like, all right, I guess everybody's gonna have to talk with themselves. And then everybody did. Everybody was
Yeah.
fucking mingling amongst each other, even the people that weren't from the same place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was super cool.
But even just to the experience you made it to for the bar, we had people coming making drinks and
Oh yeah.
going through these different, recipes and stuff like that. And it's
Yeah.
like,
Ryan's
oh,
a
you want a
great-
drink? Perfect. Like, I mean, he's gonna make that one for you.
Yeah,
Then, you
well,
know?
so like you're gonna make the drink and you're gonna make it for her,
Oh,
and, then,
yeah.
and then the girl would be like, "Better come on good" or something like that,
Or it's like B's back there and he has the drink and he's teaching us, our bar skills obviously. So he's like, all right, you're gonna shake this one, So he handed it to you and you do the shake for the drink.
My
Like,
shake is horrible.
your shake is terrible, yeah, but that's not what we're talking about. That's why we're doing it though, And then it's like, but that stuff of like, where it's not just Brian behind the bar and it's like everything as an experience, and having like kind of just
That's the perfect way experience.
exactly, yeah. So
That
Yeah.
Somnex experience. is
exactly,
great.
bro. The Insomniac experience was great for the first time,
For the first time, 10 out of 10.
and so I mean,
Success.
it was fun for us,
I'd hire us.
100%. Yeah, but it was fun for us as the owners, and so it's like it's gonna be even better to do it like on bigger aspects for parties and actually like
for our clients, you know.
Exactly.
I
And
feel like that's how the host of the party is. Like that's the feeling that they want, you know, and like that's since we know how that feels, I feel like that we're gonna
Enforce that. Yeah.
we're gonna be the ones to provide that shit.
Oh yeah,
I just thought about that. That's pretty cool.
you're just
Good
smart,
connection.
I'm just because I'm wearing my B hat without.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, like our next plans are we'll enjoy the holidays, but back on that,
bro. Ramp it up.
back
Yeah.
on that, yeah, back on the grind more.
Yeah, there are definitely some things, you know,
Brewing
like
up.
minor tweaks. You know, more details that need to get looked at as far as our stuff. But
I really do think 2025 is going to be a big year for us.
yeah,
I
dude,
really do think so.
Drew's gonna be 30.
This guy's crazy. This guy's crazy.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna try to lose like 5 more pounds.
Finally
On
get back
top
to
of the 40 that he
220.
has already.
What
tried.
Crazy.
Bro, I was literally telling Drew, I was like, Brian makes fun of Drew's age and then makes fun of my weight. I'm like, what do we make fun of him?
Nothing to make fun of Brian for.
This is ugly ass fingers.
It's a medical condition.
There you go. Like, where you from again?
Here, where Alex is from.
There you go.
We don't have the same scar though.
Scar? No, it's because you fell from a tree when you were young.
There you go.
There's a scar on the back of your head.
But
But yeah,
that was fun, dude. Definitely last week was fun. We'll definitely have more of those events, and
definitely.
it's just the start of kind of what's to come. So
You know, like
That's it.
people are like, when's the next event? What are we, you know? For me, it's like whenever we throw a party for people or something like that, it's definitely gonna be for something to celebrate. You know, it was mainly like work, obviously, like photo shoot. You know, getting photos to advertise. But in the future, I would definitely want like next time, like when we get big enough, you know, rent out a place, invite our families, our friends,
yeah.
maybe hire other bartenders.
Oh yeah. I mean anybody watching that even holds either events or has stuff coming up in the upcoming year, or even just has anything that's bar related. You know, it's like I know that having a mobile bartender, somebody to come, is kind of a big thing, but at the same time, it's like we do this to be, you know, to make the experience fun for you, and it's not just gonna be like a, like, oh, we're here to serve you drinks. You know, it's like we're gonna be having a whole experience. Like we said, you know, we're having us three behind the bar serving shots to people, or we're gonna be having, you know, like having people come behind the bar with B to make certain drinks and
Taking drinks to their
Taking
tables,
drinks to the
cocktail
table.
serving. That's something you don't see that much in events and stuff like that. So we really want to bring good changes, good twists to it, because like we care, you know, like whoever our future clients are gonna be, like we are empathetic in the sense that we care for what they care for, you know. Like B said perfectly right now, like we felt so good hosting for people, and it made us feel so like good about how well it went. We want our clients to feel like that too, you know. And the fact that like you said, be like, now that we're aware of that, I feel like we're gonna try even more for that, you know. So yeah, it's I'm proud of us and excited. And I was telling them, I'm like, dude, it was so much work preparing for this like event, and I'm like, bro, this is literally like just the beginning. It was like, but all this like build up of communicating and, you know, working with each other every Tuesday, and it's like building. I really do think we've built a solid foundation between us three, as far as communication goes, as far as honesty goes, as far as criticism goes, as far as, you know, supplies, depending on each other, you know, trusting each other. I feel like now it's like time to push that out there.
That's true. I believe that too. That shit's gas.
yeah, I like that, Alex.
And there was a point of the day where we were just about to start, and Alex had gone to pick up the guest, the first arrival, and Drew and I were walking down the hallway over to to the poolside, right? Where we were having the bar, and the hallway is just like super long, right, with like all the lights are on it, and Drew's carrying the shit, and I'm over here, you know, like trying to carry my tin, and he's like, "Is this what Boxers feels like?" You know, like walking out the tunnel, getting ready for game day.
I didn't know that. That's
Right down the hallway,
Because
bro.
you were there, you were picking up, you know, you CC or DJ, and then I was like, oh fuck, Yes, it is, Paps. It was super sick. We're like just walking down there, getting ready for the fucking
Getting
the
the
event,
headspace.
yeah.
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 All right, Paps.
By the
Listen
way, all I just want to say is that we have a tradition where we're gonna take a celebratory shot before. Fucking Drew threw up, bro. What I
I
like,
throw it
dude,
up.
like,
Sure.
bro,
no,
like,
yeah, you did.
bro,
Nah,
bro,
bro.
like we took a shot together to celebrate and to start. Just,
You know what happened was
in the
we took
fucking
a,
sink, bro.
we took a shot already like a few minutes before.
No, we didn't.
Man, he did. But then we took that one, and it was mezcal too, and that's what it was. It like went.
No, it was the tequila.
I swear it was.
Mezcal was our very first one.
I told you we took one. So, but yeah,
With the vodka?
I don't know what it was,
No,
but it
probably all
hit
three
it
mixed.
hit the back, bro, and it's like, you know, when everything just goes like that, bro. And I was like, yeah, no, and I just had to throw out what was left in the mouth, bro. It was disgusting. I don't like taking shots. You know that.
I love taking shots.
I know you do. Take a shot now,
No.
and the power of the shot, dude.
No.
The power of the shot. No, we didn't drink enough
My
last night or
tummy
what?
hurts.
Didn't drink enough last night.
Oh my god.
I honestly, bro, he came into the car because I picked him up and dropped him off. Right, by the way. So
Uber.
By the way.
yeah, and I was picked him up, and I'm like, this motherfucker doesn't look drunk at all, bro. Like at all. He walked out fine. I'm like, what's up, bro? How's it going? He's like, I'm good, bro. And he started talking to me like for the night, you know. And then I'm like, is this motherfucker not drunk? I'm like, why did he fucking go? You know, like, why did he even go if he's not going to get drunk? And then we're probably like 5 minutes from the house, right? And you know the turn right here? It's this big-ass fucking turn into the freeway.
The U-turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes, wow.
I know that, Alex, bro.
Oh my god! I'm like, hold on. Yes, he is. And then he starts slurring, bro. Like not saying slurs, but like slurring, right?
Get a couple drinks in him, you know.
And then I'm like, oh, dude, he is tipsy, bro. We get home, bro. He plants himself on the couch, and at this point, like, I still have to, you know, do my pineapple cordial. I'm still doing shit around the house, and this was just on his phone, you know. I see him start breathing heavily, and then see him go to a restroom, and on his way, he side eyes me, and he smiles. Like, all right, bro, like, good night. But he goes to the restroom, you know, and he comes back, and he puts himself back on the couch, and he's telling me about how the day went, right? And this motherfucker's like slur, you know, like just not. He's drunk, bro. This motherfucker's drunk.
Bro.
And I'm sure like that's when he started feeling it. And then he goes back to his fucking restroom, and I never see him again. And then I finish the cordial, comes out of the restroom. I'm like, Alex, come try this cordial. It's like, no.
I was thinking a big old dumb. I was
He's
thinking
like, I'll try tomorrow.
and dude, so then
All right, bro.
then after that, like I go to my room, and then my girl like FaceTimes me, and at this point I'm plastered, and she knows it, like she knows, right? She's not mad or anything, but I was like, oh, I'm like, babe, my stomach hurts. She's like, okay, well go drink Saldivas, like you know, like the anti-acid or whatever. I'm like no. She's like, go make a tea. I'm like, no. And then at that point, I got up to drink water, and I fell on the floor because I got so dizzy. She's like, did you fall? I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay, well, just go back on your bed and lay there. I'm like, no, I'm comfortable here. And then I fell asleep on the floor.
Sleeping on the floor is crazy work.
Dude, yeah.
Especially if you didn't feel that much when you came home, and then it
Bro,
almost hits
I'm
you after
telling
not
you.
drinking when you got here.
I was able to walk from like the restaurant to Brian to the parking lot normal.
Yeah.
I couldn't walk to the bathroom when I
Yeah.
was drunk here. And then like I would like, you know,
Because of elevation.
Yeah.
like fucking I would walk to my like to the bathroom like back and forth, and like my pants would be falling down. I'm like, fuck. I keep forgetting because like at that point I'm like I don't remember anything. Like all I remember just holding on my pants.
Walk out with your pants and your ankles. Oops.
So yeah.
Sounds like you had a good night though.
And I was like, I told my girl the next day. I was like, hey, did I say anything stupid? She's like, no. But like you weren't listening to me. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, I would tell you to do all these things and you would say no. I'm like, oh yeah. That sounds like me. And yeah, and then I feel a little better now
yeah.
after
some,
2 burgers.
After a couple
a nap or
burgers.
burgers.
2 hour
2
nap.
burgers. It was 20 minutes.
Hey, still counts.
2 burgers, fries,
And
coffee.
drink.
Oh my
Coffee.
god, dude! We went to fucking Carl's, bro. The lady was so rude to me for no reason. Like I was like, oh, like, and okay, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but like she had a really thick accent too, and I'm like, oh, like, hi, like, you know, can I get a breakfast burger? She's like, yeah. She's like, do you want to come? I'm like, yes, thank you. And then I was like, oh, and then can you do another breakfast burger by itself? No, we don't do that. Only in the morning. I was like, oh, but I just, like, what did you put in for my order? She's like, a breakfast burger. And I'm like, yeah, can I have another breakfast burger? She's like, oh, I thought you said burrito. I'm like, no, I said another breakfast burger.
And she's like, no, you said burrito.
Yeah, that's what she said. She's like, oh, no, you said burrito. I'm like, can I please just get a burger by myself? And she was,
I laughed, bro, when she said that, and you turn around to us, you're like,
dude, I was like, in my head, I'm like, I'm not drunk, right? Like, I'm not slurring or anything, like, because knowing Drew and Brian, if there's something fucked up with me, they won't tell me and let it go on.
yeah.
So like, I wouldn't doubt it if I was drunk the whole time still, and I didn't know about it, and then they did. So I could look like an idiot. But like,
Oh, dude.
so then we get our food right there, and then I was like, oh, I like, you know, want some buffalo and ranch, right? So I go up to her. I'm like, hey, can I have some buffalo and ranch, please? She's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, can you do 4 and 4? And then she like looks at me. She's like, whoa, it's only 2 per meal, each 25 cents. And I'm like, that's okay. Like, I'll pay for it. She's like, okay, but like each 25 cents. And I'm like, that's fine. Can I do 4 and 4? And then she gives me 5 fucking buffalo and 2 ranch. and then I was like, okay, how much is it? She's like, no, it's okay. I'm like, and I was like, no, it's like, I'll pay for it. Like, I don't mind. And I promise you, with all my heart, I was talking to
So
her
you
like,
said it
how,
just
like,
like this?
not like exactly in this tone. Like, no, it's like fine. Like, because I knew she was like upset
Yeah.
or whatever, even though she greeted everyone fucking nice, you know. But I didn't want to enforce that be meanness, obviously. So I'm
Yeah.
like, it's okay. Like, I'll pay for it. Like, no. Next time you pay, but 25 cents. I'm like, okay, thank you. And I didn't want to like tell her like, can I get more rent? So I was like, fuck it.
I bet I trade these 2 buffalo for 2.
How about you do me a favor? I do you a favor.
That's so funny. It's like funny too when you were taking the order, and I heard you say, "Wait, so what do you have already?" I was like, Alex.
I fucking lost. He was like trying to look over the screen. He's like, what do you have? I was like,
He's like, hold on. Turns the screen around to him. He's like,
Dude, I was like, what? Because I was like, can I have another one? Can I have
we really
another
let him.
breakfast burger?
We really let him order before us too. We all got our burgers after that. We're like, Alex.
It was funny.
I know. Bro. That shit killed the whole vibe, bro. There was 5 people in line, bro.
I know. The live pot, bro.
Bro.
She was busy. It was just her.
Dude, I
And then she was manning
know.
the drive-through too. So she.
Dude, no,
You know?
but like when we entered, it was empty. There was only one person.
Empty. Yeah.
I
I saw
was-
you walk in. They're like, all right, let's go.
And then all of a sudden, bro, like, yeah, like 5 people behind you. I was like, what the fucking rush?
And they're like, dude, these guys ordered 5 breakfast burgers.
These motherfuckers
They could
ordered
have just
5
ordered
burgers.
one order of 5 breakfast burgers. They all had to pay separate.
She's like, we can only do the breakfast burgers and the hotcakes for breakfast. We're like, all right, we'll do 5 breakfast burgers. Perfect.
That shit would have been like $100.
She's like, I don't know if we have enough. Hold on. Yeah, bro. That's funny though.
It was funny. I was like, bro. And then
Alex
the
is
whole time,
hungover too. He's
and
like,
the whole time I'm hungover as fuck,
Yeah.
dude.
It's
I
funny though, because
know.
I love Carl's, bro. I love Carl's.
Carl's is, dude, those burgers.
It hit the spot though.
They
huh?
healed
I told them.
Dude, my girl's like, oh, eat something bland. I was like, and then Brian's like, she's trolling you. I was
She
like,
wants you to suffer.
She doesn't want to watch me win. And I was like, why bland? I was like, nah, I'm not gonna. I was like, why bland? Like, oh, it's because your stomach's upset already. I'm like, why am I Carl's already?
Too
Like,
late.
And then I was like, I'm getting a burger.
Fat.
Bro, piss her off so much. It's funny.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, good day.
Yeah, that's good. Dude.
The only reason why we were at Carl's too, huh?
Huh?
The only reason why we were at Carl's.
Yeah. Well, we're in a Denny's, and just Drew's giving attitude. Fucking Brian doesn't look like he wants to be there. I wanted the turkey dinner. I was like,
I just got a shot fired for no reason. I was like, I'm
Dude.
down. I drove there. I was like,
dude, no, you guys were so like Bro, it doesn't help that I'm already moody because I'm hungover. Why the fuck are you guys moody? Like, there's no reason to be moody.
Dude. I
It's
wasn't
funny
even,
that we left, and this guy's walking. He's like, "They got the Thanksgiving dinner here, bro." He's like, "I'll probably just get both." He's already planning 2 meals he's gonna buy.
he's like, I'll probably just get both of them.
And then Brian are like, "We could have just gotten a Carl's."
Dude,
Alex is like, "Oh, you guys serious? Fine, if you guys want it, we can."
And then I was like, wait, hold on. I was like, are we serious? Because we never fucking walk out at restaurants. And we didn't, bro. It'd been 10 minutes and we had been greeted.
yeah.
Right? And I'm like, all right, like, why are we having this conversation? Like, are you guys serious?
Yeah,
And I look at Drew because I know he's the one that was like, Carlos,
yeah, I'm down.
So I'm like, I'm down. Fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Because it's right across the street. Fuck it.
In the same parking lot.
Literally same parking lot, yeah, dude.
Dude, it was so funny because like I walked in and I was like, fuck, I forgot the turkey dinner's so good.
Yeah.
And then they added a turkey dinner sandwich that I've never seen before. So I'm like, dude, I think I'm gonna get both,
Los
bro.
I have to
Carlos.
get that. I have to try.
Dude. And then
To have that experience at Carl's after is so funny.
I know.
dude, yeah, bro. Because in my
Yeah.
head, I'm like, okay, Carl's is not a bad option. These two are being bitches.
No.
We'll go to Carl's.
it's
no,
total,
the
like-
only, no. The only reason we were bitching is because you started it. You're like, bro, I'm so fucking hungry. I'm like, dude, if we went to Carl's, we could have fucking started eating by
Yeah.
now.
That's right. That's true.
Yeah, the total on brand for you two.
When he made that comment, I was like, dude, I want to eat now.
No, yeah.
And by the time we order our food, they put it in, they cook it, and all that. It's gonna take a while. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Carl's is like that.
I could have gotten it.
But I'm not gonna lie. The food still took a long time.
I was like, it did kind of take.
because we ordered breakfast burgers at fucking afternoon, bro.
dude, it's funny.
It
'Cause
had to have been like one.
it was like fucking 10 minutes. I was like, I was playing around. I wasn't being rude or anything. I was
You didn't say it to her
was
face.
joking. I was joking, but I told the guys, like, where the fuck is my burger?
She comes in. Here you go, man.
I know.
Imagine she heard that. Oh,
She did, bro.
She like makes
sure.
sure
Dude,
she's
dude,
like, those are yours.
maybe that started the whole condiment thing.
Oh, I know, huh?
25 cents each.
I know. She's like, fuck you.
Dude, yeah. What a day.
That was
fun,
funny,
though.
dude. Yeah, dude. That's
No,
fun.
it's been fun. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then we came back and then I took a nap in
Yeah.
the most uncomfortable position ever.
That's your fault.
He had to rejuvenate after last night, dude. That's what it was. Yeah,
I
that's
feel
good
better.
though. We got a good little recap of holidays.
Mm-hmm.
We had a good little recap of our event that we went down.
I mean, this might be our last
Pod of the year.
pod of the year. So
2024.
anything,
boys.
anything about 2024 that you guys want to say?
Honestly, dude, I'm happy
It's
with
been
the.
crazy.
I
happy
said
with the
this
steps
year
we
for me
made.
was survival.
Of what?
A lot of shit happened to me this year.
Oh yeah.
I feel like this year was mainly about surviving.
Yeah.
it.
It.
But it makes you, like, not to be cheesy, but it made me more resilient. You
Yeah,
know?
that was good, dude.
Like, a lot of shit happened to me this year. Like, a lot of shit happened. Every single month, it was something very grandiose.
Multiple things a month.
Yeah, bro. And to top it off, bro, like, okay, don't get me wrong. Brian and I really do like this apartment, but just when we lived at the old spot, 3067, it's just different. And, like, finishing this year off, I'm like, fuck. I really want to go back. Because this apartment is like an upgrade per se, like square footage, appliances, new stuff, hardwood floors, say all that shit. And the other one was older, and I just still like it more, bro. Like,
It's just, I don't know, bro.
it
We
felt more like
definitely-
home.
Yeah.
That 3067 was more home. 2087 has been more about work, in my opinion. This feels more like it felt so home because over there in 3067, I remember like walking into the kitchen, seeing everything all good and laid out right. And then here, the kitchen is like a lot bigger, but like we use it so much for work now. We use it so much for prepping, for filming, for everything. So like it doesn't feel like a home. It feels like an office per se, like a workspace. And then my room is the only place that feels like home.
Yeah.
And in the apartment, everything felt like home, if that makes sense. But I still appreciate both. Like I'm happy that we've, Brian and I are maybe not. We'll see where our next living situation. But since 2024 was when we moved into this apartment in April, I feel like that was a really big thing that feels so long ago, but it was still this year. It hasn't even been a year since we've been living here.
Yeah.
So definitely, I'm not gonna say it was a great year. I'm not gonna say it was a bad year. It was definitely a year that tested me, and I'm happy where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
really happy where I'm at right now.
That's good.
I could
Not
second
not
that,
weight
bro.
wise.
Yeah. What about as far as Insomniacs? What
Insomniacs?
about the year 2024 for that?
I really feel like this year was a lot about realizing our roles and using them to our advantage. And I feel like we taught each other a bunch of stuff this year. Brian taught us so much about the bar. Drew has been teaching us so much about photography, lighting, and everything. And I know I've been teaching you guys so much about technology, about computers and everything. So I'm like,
legality on the numbers.
legality. So I definitely feel like this year, 2024 for Insomniacs was all about teaching, in my opinion. And then obviously we started pushing content and everything, which is great, you know? But it was a lot of teaching, a lot of learning. Like, it felt like a whole year of school.
Yeah, bro. Because I
Dude,
mean, when we started working at Rosa, it was the beginning of the year.
Yeah, in March.
Yeah, bro. That's when I started my learning with Chris.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
That's the best way to put it. Like,
100%.
now it's like using that into 2025.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
2024?
That's what I was saying at the beginning was just that I think we had a lot of good steps in the right direction this year. You know, we had it was a good year of teaching and learning, and I think with that learning we made steps with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we finally started doing instead of just talking about. And so
Mm-hmm.
I think 2025 is going to be that year of officially doing, you know, and getting the talks out of the apartment and throwing them out in the world and actually doing them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited for what we got to come, dude.
Yeah.
100%. Anything I don't want to cut you off to on?
No, you're good, bro. I just I know that Alex mentioned it slightly, but we have a very good foundation. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
the foundation that we started setting in 2024 for, you know, for us, for Insomniacs, for, you know, for our friendship and whatever we want to head out to do. For networking. Networking has been huge this year too. We've met a lot of great people.
I literally was about to say that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
We've met a lot of great people that can truly, you know, like not only help us out, but want to be there for us, you know, and like want to see us grow, which is amazing. So that alone has, you know, been super. I'm grateful for that, you know, because
Dude,
it shows you that,
100%.
you know, we have a vision and that other people can see it too. You know, it's not only us just fucking dreaming, you know, but we have a vision, we set out to it, we set goals and we accomplish them, and people see that and acknowledge that.
You hear a lot of stories where people are like, oh yeah, like, you know, people or like haters are my motivators, right? Or like people always doubted me and then look at me winning. I don't feel any of that, especially with us. Like, I don't feel anyone's like hating on us or doubting us or like, or when they like, don't like I remember like when we would talk about, for example, DJ from OG, the male, when he brought up that he made music, I wasn't like, what the like cringy, you know? I was like, holy shit, like you do, you know? And like I was like not worried, but at one point I was like, damn, like are people gonna like think like, bro, what the fuck are you making YouTube for? Like it's not like you're gonna make it big or whatever, right? Or make fun of like the view counts or whatever. But no, everybody has been super supportive and like no one, I mean, I don't hear anyone saying that they're doubting it or like, you know, or maybe they're not telling us to our faces, but I mean, I don't give a fuck. Like there's, as long as like our inner close circle supports us, which they all do heavily because they all see the vision and they all see how much work we put into it. That's all that matters, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, like you said, like networking. And I mean, we met Chris this year, right? He's been a great fucking help. Gio has been a good homie.
Great help as well.
Yeah, great help. And then we met like from our work. We got a lot of good tips from their social media content creator over there. He's given us a lot of helps, tips, and tricks. So just little stuff like that, you know. And it's been awesome. It's been a good year of learning and networking, right?
Yeah, and surrounding ourselves with good people.
Yeah, bro.
You know,
It's been awesome.
Continue doing that. Yeah.
It's been awesome. So 2024 was that very learning year.
Yeah.
You know?
2024 was a year. It was.
It was a year.
It was a year. I like
it's
that.
a year on the calendar.
That's a year for sure in the calendar, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I'm excited.
Looking forward to 2025. And honestly, dude, it's gonna be great things for all of us.
Yeah. Finishing to get us 3 strong.
Yeah. So look out for our Christmas drink.
Oh, yeah, Summer and Sand.
maybe Piscetti. New Year's drink.
Oh yeah, New Year's Eve.
Drink.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this the Christmas drink will be the Sunburnt Snowman.
Yeah.
There you go.
Never created before.
So if you're watching all the way to this portion of the pod, you already get to know.
Yeah. If you're an OG, you remember
Fuck
this.
Fergie.
Listen, Fernie, you're not gonna get any revenue from this
shout
video,
out to
buddy.
you,
Fernie.
Fernie.
Shout out to you. He's like, but
Nah, but like, no, yeah, like the OGs, like Fernie, X, Dylan have watched it. Not my girl, but I always make fun of her because of that. She's like, "Are you serious?
yeah.
Are you actually mad that I don't support you?" I'm like, "Babe, you help me all the time. Stop."
it's okay. No, but truly, everybody, even just watching, thank
Everybody
you guys
who tunes
for
in, yeah.
thank you guys for
That's so
watching
sick.
throughout the year 2024, and we hope that 2025 we can bring you guys more content to bring you guys some joy.
Yes, sir.
And obviously look out for our drinks we got coming up, and this coming year look out for our Insomniacs bartending, dude. Definitely got some great things coming up. Look out for us, dude. Look out for us, guys. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching, guys. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Thank
See you
you.
guys next
Later.
year. Next year,
Thank
guys.
you.
Later.
See you next year.